What's up, everybody? That's right, it's Kurt H. I am the Lazy Farmer, and I am back. And this time I've come forward in time. This morning I did Railroader, the 1930s steam train. A lot of fun, good. But now I'm going to come live into the future, early 2000s. Yep. And let's see, we're going to have some fun here. Oh, you know what? I'm having a problem. There we go. All right, Run8's not cooperating with me today, but yeah, I got other ways to do it. So currently we're looking at the Sparks yard, and it is snowing. And it literally, just as I started to set the stream up, it started snowing here. And actually, my daughter is actually this area where she lives, and yeah, it's cold and snowy there. So, all right. What's the order of the business today? The order of the business is we're going to get these trains right here fired up, and we've got cars to move, we got a train to build, and we're going to go ahead and put some power on the end of it, and we got to send this up and over the mountain to the Davis yard. And while the AI is taking that, as a matter of fact, yep, it's on. Okay. While that's moving, then we're going to jump over to the Davis yard, which is just in the town of Roseville, just east of Sacramento, California. We're going to take a look at that yard and see what needs to be done over there. I know that there's some trains over there that need to be pushed over the hump yard. But yeah, all these cars that you see right here have got to go. We're done with all the locals. These are all the pickups that we did. So let's get these set out. And we're going to have to take over the main line as well too. So let's go ahead and start these up. Let them warm up. Alright, I'm going to go check some switches. Otto's going to get mad at me because I'm going to ignore his lights. Alright, and okay, we need to get... Let me do it. Of course not. Oops, put it back. There we go. Alright. That one is the only one I think we need to switch. Everything else can stay the way it is. Good. Looks like we're good. Of course, I don't want SP Bob coming over here and seeing me mess up my switches. Alright, get back on the ground. Alright. There's SP Bob as we're talking right there. What's up, Bob? Welcome back. So, are you confused? You know what? We're just gonna do... Change the tag here. SP. That's what I'm just gonna go. We're just gonna get rid of the 50. We're just gonna do... There we go. Alright, everything else is gonna go. So, let's go ahead and pull forward. So I had a good conversation with Mr. Handkerchief, who shows up in my channel. Where are you going? Wrong way. Forgot. We got a grade here. There we go. So, had a good conversation. We think we might be onto something. I don't want to give it all away, but we think we may have a solution of sending one train from one map to another. So an example would be when I move over, it's pretty much, I pretty much did it. I mean, solo wise, I'll probably do this map, but I think we're going to start a server. I'm about 89% sure that I'm going to start a server and run Selkirk and Mohawk on that one. And which that would tie in very well with Norfolk Southern, Pennsylvania, and makes sense. It's the same kind of same area of the country, and so we've got a way. We'll be rolling that out. So, I had a nice conversation with Mr. Hank in my Discord server. And then we've also got some other issues. I want to basically, if I put the server up, I just want to protect on this side, and basically that's what we're looking at now, getting protection for the servers before we open it up to the world. And if it works out between these two servers, then we're going to roll it out to the Run8 Studios people and see what they can do to even take it to the next level. But we think we have a solution. All right, so we got a lot of cars to move, and go ahead and come off the throttle on this. Ooh, I did forget a switch there, Bob. All right, we're going to back up and we're going to grab these. So the idea is we're going to do this for a couple of hours today, and that will be probably the end of my stream for today here on Saturday, December 16th. Slow this one down a little bit. I think about 10 pounds. I'll have to do some more here. He's coming fast. So I got a downhill. I forgot. I keep forgetting there's a grade here in Sparks. All right, it's gonna come to a stop, but I'm gonna come off the brakes now. Just pure gravity. I'm not even throttling up. Just pure gravity. 0.5%. Come on back. Don't stop all the way. Nope. Come on back. Be gentle. Don't hurt me. A little rough, but not bad. All right. I'm trying to do it like I was doing in Railroader, clicking on glad hands, but nah, that don't work that way. There we go. All right, that one's open. Let me go double check all these. These should all be laced up. No. See, this is the problem when you do solo play. A lot of times, things that were laced up are no longer laced up. I thought they fixed that though in an update, but I guess they didn't. Yeah, everything's... So I'm going to cheat a little bit. I got F7, which actually does lace up all the hoses for me, but I didn't do the air. I turned that off. Air and angle cock. So basically, I'm just going to run on down to the end. Make sure that one's closed. And it's not. Close that up. All right. Both are open. Thought the other thing too, thought they had set that so you could actually move those, but I guess not. All right. So open. Just going to assume that they're all open. Let's go ahead and pull forward now, and then we're going to go push back right into these here, and we're going to shove back, then we'll grab this and shove back even forward. And we may end up having to still leave 2 cuts, but see how far we can push back on that particular track. This might actually be the longest manifest that I've ever assembled. All right, a couple notches. Ooh, yank on it a little bit hard. Go ahead, pull forward. Notch 3. How about if I get rid of the handbrakes? Always forget to do that. How am I going to handle orders or jobs on my server? That's one thing with Run8. I mean, the nice thing is it does it almost automatically. So, and pretty much I think I want to do the same. What I'm doing here is I will have road trains or through trains coming on the map and going off the map. Then, as needed, what I see on our servers is we have individuals that are in charge of yards. And as we populate with individuals that want to play on the server, then they would actually be the ones responsible, like you're doing Rose Yard on, because you're playing around on the on the Norfolk Southern on map. So say you're in charge of the Rose Yard. Well, if you need locals, then you would actually call for a local. You can build a train in your AI, and then call for it, let the AI bring it into the Rose Yard, and then once it's there, you could either sort it out or create a job listing. And like the highball, the High Green or the Mateo server, they used a Discord and put jobs up in Discord. We could do the same thing. Say, okay, I need to have this particular train. I mean, there's a lot of different ways of doing it. All right, let's bring this one to a stop. And we're good. Let's put all these back the way they were. Back to normal. Alright, and we're going to shove back on this one. I mean, does that? I don't know if that made sense to you, Hank. But it would have to be you create yard masters. And I mean, we don't have to, honestly, don't have to reinvent the wheel. Is what we see everywhere. So as people come on and they prove themselves that they're going to play respectfully, they don't have to be super super realistic, but just play respectfully, I guess is the term that I want to use. And okay, you're going to be a yard master, and you're responsible for, for example here, you're responsible for the Sparks yard. This is what they might do, or at least put out jobs saying we need somebody to combine all the outbounds and make it as detailed as you want. Uh-oh. Do I have a derail? I might have a derail, guys. Pick the switch. It's okay, yeah. I mean, having posted jobs on Discord as a server site, I feel is very much needed because many people would not be comfortable just doing what they see is needed because they don't want to see. Yeah, no, I mean, and that's true. Once again, it's about not being super anal about it. Let's see if I can go find this one. Let me turn these on. That'll be good. Something's derailed. It'll show up. It should show up purple. Because yeah, I mean with the Mateo's server, everybody there is pretty casual. There it is. Not purple, but there it is. So, boom. All right, I did it the easy way. I didn't do anything. I didn't do the frog or anything like that. I just did it the easy way. So, all right, we can push back again. Just because I'm in a hurry, not being, I mean, you can do it easy, you can do it hard, however you want, however realistic, and that's an example. Let's see, what's the point? I was on the Mateo server, and I went into the Mojave yard as an example, and there was stuff. I mean, I looked at the job order, and I didn't see a lot of jobs for the Mojave yard, and so the yard master was on, and I'm like, hey, what do you want me to do? I don't see that many jobs for Mojave, and he goes, his answer was, do whatever you want, just don't screw it up. And that'd be pretty much my answer too. If you go to a yard and go, man, this yard's crowded, I don't see any job orders, but I know what I want to do, jump in and do it. Just put it out there. To whoever the yard master is, let them know what you're doing so that I think the yard master should be the only one that creates the job orders. And once they're created, then anybody can get in and start working them. So, but if the yard master's not on, then just do what you need to do and leave them a note. I think that's probably one of the better ways of doing it. Really all depends. I mean, if you want to be very strict and be like Depot Plus and real life train operations. Not moving? Why are we not moving? That re-rail, did that re-rail mess things up? Or do I have another one derailed? Because it's not even moving. I'm on a downhill grade and it's not even moving. Or do I have to reset the locomotives? Whoa! I hate it when it does that. There we go. I had to reset it, I guess. Get up here. I did bad. I released, yeah, I actually did the, was it, control and then end and page down to release the brakes. I hit F5 for handbrakes, but yeah, something about that when I didn't set the rear rail, I had to basically kind of take control of everything again. Once again, not even notched up, just letting gravity take it. Independent brake on. So I am very impressed, even for a brand new, you know, still under development, early access game. Very impressed with Railroader. Yeah. Don't stop. Don't stop. Here it comes. I can hear it coming at me. That was cool. Alright, F7, lace them up. Run down to the end. I'm going to push this back as far as we can go. You hear it following me. That's cool. That's the realism I like. Okay, are we closed? No. Boom. And we still got to pick up this group here and tie it into the front, and Then we'll figure out how much power we need. Probably won't need to shove it all the way down to the end, but I'm going to anyway. I think I might have a runaway. Oh, look, oh no, I guess I saw it. Looked like I didn't have anything there, so. Alright. Lower down. That should be good right there. Let's see what I got here. How much room? Ooh, it's gonna be. I'll be hanging off the end over here. I can see it right now. I can shove back a little bit more. Gotta grab all these. All right, let's go grab those. Let's go get it done. I might be overachieving. I will let you know when I get it all assembled. Now, I'll actually probably go look at the Depot Plus site because they have that engine calculator. I want to at least set it up so it's at least 2 horsepower. It's a manifest, so it doesn't have to have a lot. It doesn't have priority. Let's push back a little bit. Give me a bump back. There we go. Go forward, please. Thank you. Okay, get back here. All right. Yeah, when I go to Selkirk Mohawk, that will it wouldn't be that uncomfortable effect again because I don't know anything about that area. I don't know the routes, and it's still the CSX tagging, which I got a little bit better with that, working the Waycross route. But truth be told, with not everything is configured in Run8. They do just enough to test routes, and so they leave everything else up to you and me. And that's you, as in everybody that's watching my stream. So it's not given to us, and so it allows us to come up with our own tags. But we just have to be able to know how to configure those. And that's like, you know, why the highball configuration page for configuring auto. And I've got, like I said, I've got to go through and search out some of the videos that I've watched, and I'm going to tie them into my stream to basically, one, so I can find them for myself, but then also help you guys as well. And ultimately how to help us. And then so we go, the server goes live, it's setting up those particular, there we go, brakes, let it come on back. Snowy day in Sparks. Maybe I'll think about being a conductor on a winter day like this. Or over on the East Coast where it's like in the negatives. You gotta really like trains in order to be able to like do that work. It was Mr. White that he popped in, and actually that's what he does. He's a trainer at Waycross. So great, that's down in Florida, Georgia, Florida area, and you know, and so he's training people, and it's amazing. He said that I got the impression that people start thinking it's going to be a lot of fun, and then they realize how hard the work is, and they end up quitting. I knew somebody that did it, that, I forgot who she went to work for. They hired her, and then they fired her. And I got the impression just by conversation that I think that there was some basic safety stuff that she absolutely wasn't on board with or wasn't thinking about. You know, you're in that probationary period, and if you're going to show a tendency to violate safety regulations or safety standards, just safety standards for the company that you're employed by, yeah, they're you know what, they're going to cut their losses. Right at 2 miles an hour, not bad. All right, F7. Go down to the end. Yep. Close that one. Close enough. All right. Pull. Oh, okay, here we go. We're pulling now. Oh, something. Okay. Oh, I didn't realize I had that on there. That's all right. Long train. You did bring up that thing that made me think about, Hank, is that depending on how long the train is, where's my maps? Oh, is this it? Here's Roseville. Here's my map. Okay. What is the Sparks? 7, 8. Wow. 6,000 feet. That's the longest. 6,600 feet. Longest receiving unit. Well, we'll go make it happen. Overachieve. We'll come up with a problem. We'll find a solution. back up into this. How long is this track? Give me an idea. Actually, this one's 6,200, so if I can fit this one, if I can fit this, everything on this one track, it'll fit in that, it'll fit in the, as long as it goes on to anywhere between 201 and 206 in the Davis yard, it'll fit. So I need to make sure those, at least before this train gets there, that I got those, that I have those clear. Oh, slow down. Alright, slow her down. Not bad. Not bad. Connect. Let's go airborne. Get to throw the drone up. Take a look. Whoa. Get back up there. Oh, we're almost in. That's fine. I think we can get this. Got to here. There we go. So we'll push this one all the way down, and if it's all the way in, then we're at least 6,200 feet. So if it's coming into Rose Yard, that question I'm going to have are the switches, because I'm not familiar with that map, are the switches in Rose Yard, are they computer controlled or are they manual throw? So if you have a train coming in, then if it's manual throw, then you have to throw the switch against the train before it leaves the yard. And then the AI will see, hey, there's a switch thrown against me, and he'll bring the train to a stop. I do that as an example, Victorville yard coming out of Barstow. And when I first started playing Run8, it did that. I sent a train to Victorville and it went in the right direction, and actually, but it went through. it just stayed on the main line and kept on going and ended up going off the map. And I'm like, why didn't it stop at Victorville? Well, Victorville's not a yard that you can, that it'll stop. It's a manual throw switch into the yard. So then, fine, I got down there in time to, you know, make the train go into the yard, and then it kept on going again. So now I had to go down and do it again, and then set the switch, set the exit switch. Oops. Trying to push back. Here we go. Let me do this. Unfortunately, computer controlled on the west end. So it came. So if it came in on the west end, did it leave out the east end? And if it did, it's kind of the same thing here. One side's computer controlled, the other side isn't. So if it's coming in through the west and leaving out the east, then you got to set, you know, whatever track it's coming in and make sure that those other switches are set against the train, so the AI will come bring it to a stop. Yep, exactly, Bill. How you doing? That's exactly what I'm saying. Throw that manual switch again, and so it's against the train. Not quite in. Came in on the east, left on the west. Ooh. So opposite. Then you're still going to have to do the same thing. You're going to have to take control of auto. Or the other option is have it come in from the west, so it exits through the east, so all your inbound trains come in from the west. And then you set your on the east side, you set your switch against the train, and the AI will bring it to a stop. It does work, but it's still, I know it's not 100%. Now you could have it come in and then set a spot at the other end as a crew change spot with however long you want to do it. There's a way to do that too. So it'll come in and stop and do a crew change, and then if you don't catch it in time, it'll take off again. But at least it'll give you that little bit of a buffer to where you can stop and catch the train and take over from the AI. Right, if you're not, and that's the whole point, if you're not online, there's got to be a way to make it stop. That's the configuration piece. Whoa, got going, wasn't paying attention. Watching chat. Oh, we're in the foul, but we're coming to a stop. Let's see where they are on the front end. We can pull forward. So, but, you guys want to know? Here it is with these locomotives on there. 6,233 feet. So if it's 6,233, I can come in anywhere on track 201 through 206 in the Davis yard, and we'll be fine. Because 206 is 6,360 feet, where 201 is, and then it goes up from there. So track 201 is 6,610. So any one of those will be fine. So now, knowing that it's 6,233, that's probably what these locomotives. Oh, got here. Got a message from somebody. Hang on, now answering a question like this. All right, let me go back and turn my notifications off, and I forgot to put my phone on streaming mode. So there, okay. Anyway, there's somebody from work that's actually trying to, he's actually trying to get Lord of the Rings online set up on his Mac, and then I just told him I was streaming, so he's gonna go watch. Okay, anyway, so, so actually, Hank, you actually gave me something. We'll have to work that out too. We can jump into my Discord later and talk about it. But I think we might have there might be a configuration piece that we can do on that one. All right. So when we say train weight is 64,360, 6,436. So 6,436, and I'll do it over here. I do 6,436 with a 2. I will need at least 2.944 ES44 DCs or dash 9s or 70 aces. So any one of those three. So I need 3 of those. So I need to get 3 to get a 2 horsepower per ton over the mountain. So let's go find 3. We're going to cut these off. Got some hand bricks over here. There we go. And that, and we'll close. Oh, wrong one. Close this one. All right, and then we got to push back a little bit. Uh-oh. I don't think that's me. Nope. No, we got another train issue. I'm not sure what that's from, but here's where that external Run8 assistant would help. So tile 1817. So we only have 1 train out there. That's right here. See if I can pop out there and see what he's got going on over here. Let's see. This way? Maybe it's this way. No, I don't think he's that way. Nope, he's this way. What's got going on? Winding through the mountains. Sure, that was this way. Maybe not. Maybe. $78.60. Am I? Nope. There. Maybe it was me. Hmm. Who knows? Not either one of those. Check this train. So. I don't think I have any air trains out there. Hmm. Really? Microsoft, seriously? You're going to do that right now? Okay. I'm tile 18, 17. Let's go take a look and see where it's at. Eight, and we want to look for jump to tile 18, 17. Okay. Now we go to the extra board. Right there. Load. Wow. Like, where am I at? It's way up here. What in the world is it doing? It only gets you close. What in the world? Oh. Okay, I'm like, where am I at? This is Davis. Where's the issue? Boom, there it is. And UP 7860, there it is. Okay, so it's this one. Wow, so it spawned a train way too long. Well, not way too long. It's okay, I mean, if it's long, but this should never have happened. Putting it over a switch like this, it should have truncated the rest of the train. Interesting. All right, well, let's go ahead and I'm going to relinquish the train that I have. I'm going to have to go up to this AI train, take control. All right, who's the boss up here? Alf Ibs, you are fired. Well, actually, he's the conductor. Well, he's the conductor. I mean, I guess the conductor's the boss of the train, but you know, come on, seriously. Yeah, I know. Shut up. I'm going to fix it. All right, so now I have control of it. Let's go ahead and make sure I got everything back. And what I want to do, run through the cars. All right, we're going to take this and we're going to shove this one back, see if we can't get it. Yeah, so smoggy. That's not smog. It's raining here in Roseville and it's snowing in Sparks. Which is really quite interesting because that's basically it's going to be next week starting tomorrow or Monday out in this area here. It's going to be rainy. All right, let's see if we can shove this thing backwards. Get out of this mess. But that was interesting. The towel, man, it put me, instead of putting me on the ground, it put me way up in the air. And I was like, wait a second, what's going on? But that still helps. I mean, that's using the external, Run8 external assistant, created that file in the extra board, and then you just jump right to that spot, and then it's a matter of just hunting for the train. All right, I am pushing back as much as I can. May not let me. Try something a little bit different. Let's go this way. You're going to be a pain. I'm just going to delete you. I'll be honest with you. Just trying. If Okay. Get back here. There we go. It'll be a simpler fix just to do it this way. Too long, too heavy. So this one, delete, gone. Okay. But in the future, what I'm going to do for right now. Alright, I think that should fix it. Let's see if I ever get another train to spawn again. And this way, this way. Alright, but it should have, with that switch being thrown like that, it should have, like, I mean, you see it all the time. Train too long, and it's supposed to truncate the rest of the cars, and it didn't do that. But that's alright. We got this one going. It's fixed. There it is. Heading out. Alright, back to what we were doing. Actually, that one. Oh, I don't have a delete. Darn, I want to get rid of that one. I don't want that one. Alright. Right, back to this. Coupler up. Closed. Perfect. Okay, pull forward. You know what? And Bob, for once, it wasn't me that caused that. That was the AI. Otto. Otto was drinking again. Out of the way. That, move that. I want these going straight. Put them on. But right now, we'll put them on this track right here. One hour just to get this train out of Sparks. front brakes on. Kill those. Relinquish. Alright. That one's no longer mine. So now we're going to go find some road power. Let's go see what we got. Got a ton of road power down here. Do I have anything facing the right way? If I don't have anything facing the right way, I'm going to have to go down, take 3 units, and go down to the Y, turn them, and bring them back. But I know I got a lot of road power. I got a lot of road power sitting here that I just got to get rid of. Alright, what do we got? Actually, I think I got 3 units right here. 1, 2, 3, I got 4. Okay. Got 4 here. I don't need all 4. Let me got a lot on this one too. Let's go ahead and take this one, and this one. Got 3? 1, 2, 3. Perfect. And this one's facing in the right direction. Alright. Yep. Alright. Let's go ahead and tag it. Manifest. And this is going from Sparks to Roseville. Today's the 16th. So -16. Alright. Manifest SPRV-16. Don't have to tag them all. I just do it because it looks better than the word none. Alright. That's just so awesome. Listen to those things fire up. You know, Bob, hey, that's actually not me. I didn't do that. That's a depot config, and I agree with you. It shouldn't be spawned in the yard. So that will be one that'll have to be fixed. It needs to go farther out, a little bit west, and then come through. But yeah, no, it should not be spawned in the yard. You're absolutely correct. Liquid McGarganol. Yeah, no, it is. It's well, it's not. Like I said, it's not spoggy. This is all storm stuff. All storm stuff. Nathan Red's cool. Thank you. Make whistleblowing arm movement. You want whistleblowing? Oh, I don't like that one, but I don't care. All right. Anyway, just getting caught up here. Let's go ahead and jump on. We're gonna actually, I need to go make sure. Let's get on the ground. Make sure about the switches here, because Bob knows about me and switches. All right, we're good here. This one's against us. This one's with us. Okay, let's go ahead and roll on out. How are we doing on fuel too? There's a fuel truck. Did he come over and fill us up? Yes, he did. Look at that. We're full. All right, all full. Awesome. Ooh, wait a minute. Why are we going backwards when I said forward? Hold on. Hold the phone. That is lead unit. There we go. I thought I clicked on this one when I fired them up. Maybe I didn't. Maybe I didn't. Here we go. Let's go forward. Try it again. Oh, that's so much better. Yeah, not exactly right, but it's alright. Anybody who's in the way, they're running. Oh my god, Lazy Farmer's controlling the locomotive. Get out of the way! Run! Alright, this one looks like I need to get off the ground here and switch this one. Alright, that's actually main line, so I gotta switch that one back. Alexi Ito. Bob, I'm thinking this might be the area you used to work. Not off. Again, I mean, the bell, I can understand the need for the bell, but it gets to be a little annoying at times. And it's my railroad, my rules. I can do what I want. Yeah, I'm gonna run a red light. See if Otto screams at me. Actually, no, I'm not. Look at that. I gave myself. Look at that. Look at that. That's where they're built, Bill. What Bob is talking about, as far as Run8 is concerned, they shouldn't just like magically appear. They really, as the train comes in, it's coming in from somewhere, and they're built in the yard, but not spawned in the yard, and that's what he's talking about. Wheel of the brakes. Nice. Yeah, I could do it. Once we back up and pull away from it even farther. Fine. Switches are messing with me. Okay, fine. There we go. See, there's a way around it. Put these back. Alright, set back. Back on again, so the other trains can get going where they need to go. Alright, come on back. My avatar, man, he books it. Alright, here we go. Let's go ahead and slow this one down. We're going to make sure the switches are aligned. And we can get this one out of here and up and over the mountain. Three, perfect. Boom, like a glove. Look at that. Almost like I know what I'm doing. Alright, you can leave this one alone. Give that to the AI crew, let them take it over the mountain. Alright, let's let him roll on by as he's leaving Sparks Yard, heading for Roseville, Davis Yard. SD70 ACE on the front, 4,400 horsepower, times 3. Come on, Otto, give him clearance. Still waiting for Otto to give him clearance. That's why he's moving so pulling. Well, still pulling out kind of slow, but I haven't shown up here yet. Good. Alright, Otto, what's the problem here? What's the holdup? You got anything else coming? Nothing coming down here. 6337. Fine. Otto's passed out on the floor. Here. Gave him a light. See if he takes it. Yep. Headlights just came on. Alright, so that's going. Let's go over here to Roseville. Receiving yard. Okay, local yard. The hump controller. Use this one, see what it does. Alright. Alright, I got about 20 minutes left. Took an hour and 40 minutes. Well, we got that little... I had to go find that stretch coupler. Alright, I'm gonna go straight, go straight. And... you go down this way. I think I can go down this one. Yep. So I'm hoping he'll come in on this track right here. That's about the longest one, so I'm going to make sure that that one's clear. So it'll take a few hours for that train to come over the mountain, so I'll have plenty of time to empty that track, and then I'll go down and empty this other one here. Get this one. Fill the bowl up. And I got lots of cars over here in the repair yard too that need to go out. Oh, cool. All right. Gotcha. Yeah, if you got the ISO for Windows 10, that should do it for you. I completely forgot about Boot Camp for Mac. And then just shoot me a text too. Let me know when you have that set up and if it's running for you. Like I said, I'm on the Crick Hollow server, so you can meet me over there. Right now I'm just playing catch up on my champion. Got a Mariner made, but the Mariner is my daughter and I are running Mariners right now, and I was told specifically, do not play your Mariner. Okay. Yes, dear. I don't mess with my daughter. She's mean. still heading out. Got clearance from Otto. Finally, I had to get him out of there myself, but Otto gun hasn't cleared all the way up over here. It'll take him probably about 4 hours, and that's about right. I mean, well, with all the stops I made on Amtrak when I took this trip from Sacramento to Sparks, it was about a 6-hour trip. On the way back, it was about a 10-hour trip because MOW messed up. You know, they were just, you know, when we started. If you could do 10, I'm shooting from the top of my head. If you take a look at, if you go to Lord of the Rings online website, they'll tell you roughly how much it is. If you don't do the high-res files, you should be fine. I think it's like 6 gigabytes without the high-res files. With the high-res files, I think it's like 10 gigabytes. Once again, I'm shooting from the top of my head. So, LRV 64, LRR 60. Okay, I see what they did. Let's see how this tries. RR 64, RV 60, 64. We're gonna try this depot config. I'm not. So far, have never used depot config. We're gonna give it a try. And I'm interested too. I've never actually ever seen overflow tracks used as well either. Usually, I get the message that the bowl is full and it has to be. I have to trim it. So we'll see if that works. It's not. I mean, 2 is way too little. But yeah, because when you go to install it, it'll especially if you choose the high res files, and honestly, you don't need the high res files. Of course, I play on PC. I've never seen really that big of a difference between the standard files and the high-res files, so I always go standard now. I mean, it still looks great. So I would say if this thing, if you go and says it needs 2, 100 gigs, why not? If you got the space, yeah. I mean, honestly, keep in mind though too. I mean, Lord of the Rings Online is like a 16-year-old game, so 17-year-old game, but it still looks great, still plays great. New content, the engine's being upgraded as we speak. I know a lot of people complain about lag, but quite frankly, I have very minimal lag. Jump off here and flip some switches. And I want this one to go straight, so I'm going to go into that cut right there. Actually, I'll just hang up down here because I got to flip this one back. Good. Kind of interesting being on the west side of the mountain again. Spent a lot of time over there in Sparks. Playing the Roseville subdivision solo. Okay. We are set to normal. up here, and then we're just going to go ahead and we're going to let the AI push this over the hump. Whoa, slow down. Under 5 is safe. I prefer to be under 3. I keep repeating that because I'm just more or less telling myself. Alright, so at this point here, we are going to go AI recrew. Has been recrewed for humping, so I'm going to run down to the other end, make sure some switches are, all those switches are aligned. This is one of those cases when you go to push it, and if it, and you see I just heard the horn, he's going to start pushing back, but if the switches are against him, he will stop, and then I'll have to reset it. Come on, Forrest, run faster. I could have gone drone mode, and I would have been a little fast enough. Going straight, go straight. Alright, we're good. Good in the drone now. There he goes, pushing back. So he'll push back and then he'll slow down to about 2 miles an hour, 2.5, pushing over the hump. So we're just going to sit here, and that's going to be the end of the stream right here. We'll just sit here and watch this for a while. I mean, I've got, boy, what did I do? Hour, we got 9 minutes left, so I'm at an hour and 50 minutes already, just to get that train out of Sparks. I didn't think it was going to take that long. But trying to find that broken train, too, that took a while. But why would they, I don't know why the depot would configure a train to spawn in here. I mean, if anything, it should have spawned way east, way west of this place. So that may be an adjustment on my part to go back and redo that spawn point. Get it out of the yard. And I'm hoping someday NorCal will be connected to Southern California. It's in, where is it at? I have done it once. Thinking. bear with me here. Okay. Yeah, you're going to go into your train maker upper, and for giggles, I'm just going to pick a locomotive, add it, and then I'm going to place the train. Say I want to set it right here. Okay, and then I'll put it right there, and then place spawn point. And you can set the spawn point wherever you want it, and then it would change your spawn point. I don't want to put a spawn point there. But that's where, and then once you'll get another window up here, and in that particular window will be the different options that you would get, and one of those would be a crew change point. Yeah, I've had way too much coffee today. What time is it? 3 o'clock, and I have not had breakfast. I've not had lunch. So things are gonna get messed up. I should have trimmed all this stuff out before I did it. Oh well. We can fix it later. He's way down right now. And there goes the first one. And it's going to see. It's already going to a slough track. That's going to be a problem. Next one's going to the same thing. YRB98. So these are all Roseville local. In the YRV98, which comes from the depot, they don't even have a spot here in the yard. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm actually going to stop it right here. Control F6. Home controller, turn it off. Train should come to a stop. Yeah, we're relinquishing AI, so train will come to a stop here. It's not going to pull the pin or anything. Yep. Alright. So at this point here, I'm going to do some work off the stream. So this is actually a good spot. Yep, I'm about 3 minutes away. So, well, that was a good stream. I mean, it was all right. I mean, I got that train heading over the mountain. That's good. Got that. So the Sparks yard is clear. I'm going to pull this train back and redo the hump controller to my configuration so that it'll sort out all the trains as for the Roseville's locals, the Sparks locals, and then also for anything that's going to be going outbound as well. And the outbounds are going to be based upon north, west, or east. So, and then we'll go from there. So, and of course, as always, I ask you always that if you do like the content, please go ahead and click that subscribe button, click on the like, give me the thumbs up, notification when you know I'm streaming less, share it out with anybody that you know that is into trains, loves train simulators. So now that I'm doing Railroader and I've got obviously Run8 simulator, and then I'm thinking trains, I'm really leaning toward getting trains as well too, Trains 22. But that will be after the first of the year. So there'll be some changes to what I'm going to be streaming after the first of the year. Always got to keep it fresh. But Run8 will always be a part of that. Of course, there will be Lord of the Rings Online, things like that as well too. So I want to thank everybody. Hank, hang in there, man. We got this. I'll meet you in Discord. Of course, in the description should be my Discord as well. Join me there. Ask me questions there. Also, like and comment here. I do read all the comments and I try to answer them all as well too. Thanks again. This is Kurt H. I am the Lazy Farmer. Have a great Saturday afternoon, rest of your day. Bye-bye.